Hello, my friends. I went today for a nice walk with my husband and our doggy, so I'm kind of fresh. And thank you so much for watching me and for your subscriptions and for letting coming for readings. I really appreciate that. Today I will start differently. I will say what I will be talking today about Bob Saget, Putin and Ukraine, Trudeau and Truckers, will Trump be charged, and remedies. So those will be the subjects today. And I will start with the question about... No, first I will tell you a story, because I'm not good with telling stories, so I can cancel and start all over. And it was a kind of joke. In Poland we have mountains people, and they are their way or highway. So the gazda is called to the judge, and the judge is asking him, "What can you tell me about the death of your friend?" "I don't know anything." "But he died on your property." "Oh yeah." Judge: "I was sitting all afternoon and eating cherries, and I was spitting. There were so many cherries, but it's my property. And the guy came in with knife like that, and he stood up and fell down because of the cherries. It was slippery. So he fell down so many times. He had 7 times he injected himself, so he died with the knife. He hurt himself with the knife 7 times. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything." That's the story. And the question is, Karen would like to know if Bob Saget, the actor from Full House and the first presenter of home videos, died from head trauma and from falling on or something else. What's happened to him? So that was the vision that I had. You will be your own judges. I don't want to take any side. But Bob Saget was hurt on the back of his head, something with his eyes. I didn't understand. The autopsy was saying that there was something with his eyes, and the one temple was bruised. Maybe there were cherries. I don't know. I'm not making jokes. I just saw that as a vision, and it was, kind of not making too much sense, because I can understand 1 injury to the head when you are by yourself in the room, but 2, even the doctor, what was his name? He was on CNN. Dr. Daniel Barrow from CNN. He didn't, like that judge in the joke, he couldn't take that answer so easily. So you be the judges. They are closing the investigation because they have the rights to do. So Karen, that's the answer. Okay. And this is related to Mr. Putin. Eva is asking, thank you, Eva, you are always giving me so many questions. Thank you. What is the outcome Russia-Ukraine fight? Is it going to be okay? And I saw a symbol of a doctor. Doctor, you have to be kind of with some health issue to go to the doctor. So illness probably, symbol of war and negotiation, symbol of a doctor. That will be a symbol of negotiation. But first, probably the war. There will be some war. How bad it will be. I have the feeling that Putin thinks he will enter. Everyone will say, we are not going to fight. You are bigger than us. And that's his agenda. It's all about the money, the security. Some people in Russia, they love him, and they will be making choices. So I'm not saying that they will be completely peaceful, but I hope there will be not that many casualties. I'm sorry, I just had a hiccup. And Sharon, my girlfriend, Putin has pulled his he pulled his boat for security, so it will not be possessed by NATO. Other oligarchs did, and I wrote to her, other oligarchs probably had to do the same thing. They are not too free as they used to be, and they are probably feeling that going to Ukraine, it will be like rock in the boot. So most oligarchs are not happy about the sanctions. Putin wouldn't even feel the sanctions. His people might feel, but he wouldn't. And that will be the worries for his people, for the oligarchs. They make him to, he is so powerful, but they will be starting to judging his decisions. They will start to be judgmental, and I have the feeling behind the back they will start talking to each other, and there will be some conspiracy. You remember I saw him, Putin, on a plane without the wall. It is possible that eventually they will get him out of his position. That will be his downfall. And about the truckers, Eva is asking, thank you, when is the Trudeau going to negotiate with truckers and the people? What do you see? Months or weeks? And I saw on and off, so I think it will be kind of long, never-ending story. It's already in France, it's already in New Zealand, they are copycats. USA is going to do the same thing. So, and Trump is building up that movement, and Fox News as well. So it is not they are losing the momentum. Today, at 7 o'clock East time, they were supposed to be moved out. They're supposed to move themselves out, Decision was that if you are not, you will be paying 100,000 mandates, $100,000 mandates, Canadian dollars. But still, that's a lot of money. And most of them are saying, I don't care, I can go to prison, I can be charged. They are not giving up. So, what will happen? Am I correct that it's kind of never, they saw the power, and that will always be the, intuitively, we know that it's Pandora box. All the time something will happen, and the movement will be built up by the cars. There will be some always surprise, and the money will be coming to them, so they will be feeling we are the heroes. Whatever there will be, some problems, no one will be on the streets like they were walking, now they will be blocking. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm so afraid that could happen from now on. The more powerful, like 300 cars is far more powerful than 300 people. Okay. Sandra Sauviv, thank you. It's not about truckers, she's writing. It's about political unrest and groups that want to overthrow our government, governed by elected folks, who are the people of organizing this, not truckers that I know. And most of the truckers are not on the same page. Most of them are like 89% are vaccinated in Canada. So they don't have any reason to fight for the vaccine, anti-vaccine. So who are they? And I think they are supported by Trump, by Fox News, and there is so much money we don't know where coming from, probably QAnon, those people as well. So it's nearly end of the epidemic, and now they are doing this. Big change, huge change. How? And they need more money, so they will be getting some money. As long as the money will be coming, they will be doing this. Okay, Victoria Warrior, thank you, Victoria. Is Trump going to get charged for destroying White House records? The letters, all the records that he destroyed. I was wondering always about the tapes that were recorded about his talk with Putin or with Ukrainian President Zelensky. And what I have seen, I've seen DOJ collecting all the ammunition to attack him from every angle. I see him having multi charges at the court. So you see, he will be having, it's like having tanks from all over and hitting one target. So there will be probably a lot of DOJ is collecting, and then when he will hit, he has to be ready that the target will be destroyed by so many different angles, because he doesn't want to do like impeachment that someone might be iffy and affy. So I think that will be the reason he will be DOJ collecting more evidence, all the broken relationships, all the things that are not letting him to sleep in the night, bothering him, all the cheatings and distrust. So yes, he is probably collecting. He wants to go to the top for the success, but to deal with that kind of cheater, mafia organizer, DOJ has to be really ready for that. Kind of slowly. I bet a lot of people are under telephones, they are listening the records between different people. Because I think that Don was using someone else's phones, and that came up today. And I said that long time ago that I see him using someone else's cell phone to call Putin from his golfing places. So it is that it's probably that way he was communicating with Russia, and we don't know, but maybe DOJ has reason to have surveillance on the people who are around Trump. I hope so. If I would do this, why not him? AV would like to know if Don have some kind of leverage over the USA government that is preventing the DOJ from charging him with a crime. Maybe he has learned some secret as president that he will use to harm the country if they dare to arrest him. The DOJ actions is difficult to understand. I was just explaining that my philosophy about DOJ. And I saw a bottle of zinc. Zinc, it is the symbol of prevention. So DOJ is doing everything that when he will hit, he don't want to have a civil war in USA, so he wants to create the ability to control everything and instability in the country. So he's seeing in the future. He knows what can arrest of Trump cause in the country, so he has to be prepared for that. Mother Russia is helping, so he knows that as well. Family reunion, all the Trump's people can be reunited, and that will cause horrific drama. So DOJ knows that, and I know I'm watching Glenn Kirshner, and he is upset. Everyone is upset about why it's so slow, why we don't see any results. But I don't think that DOJ is not doing anything. I think he is walking slowly, quietly, so no one knows what's going on, and then okay, I'm just checking how many minutes I am, because the last time I was 2 times cut off. I was seeing that Don was using someone's, that's what I was saying. And a question from the private reading. Thank you so much. Will we always have to wear masks? And I saw them put in a drawer, put the black hour. So I think we are not going to throw them away, especially the nice ones that are made out of fabric that we can wash. I think that will be, Cheryl made quite a few of them for me. Thank you, Cheryl. And we are going to keep them in case. Some people, when they will feel insecure, they will be wearing them. My sister-in-law just told me, I will still wear it, even we are getting out of them. A lot of people will feel that it's more secure for them to wear. They don't protect us as much as they are protecting others, but probably both ways. So would we be wearing masks forever or not? When we are isolated, we wouldn't have. The decision will be up to us. And there will be times that in the future that we will wear it. And probably when we will be going to emergency, that will be normal forever to have the masks. That's kind of, it will be a smart decision. You're going to emergency, waiting there for a few hours. It's better to have masks than just get infection, whatever people are dealing with. Nancy Lenan, thank you. For how long did you take the oil and lemon? How many times a day? Okay. You can take this only once a day, 1 tablespoon and of oil, virgin oil, and quarter of lemon. Squeeze it, mix it, drink it, and squeeze, because it's so but it's good for the liver, and it's cleansing your it's not good for me because I don't have a gallbladder, so I feel much harder to digest that oil, but lemon is helping to digest that oil. And today, and about my recipe about cough tea for, against coughing. You will take 5 leaves of bay leaves, and you can crunch them, but you can put them on in half, so it's easy to remove them from the pot. 1 ginger, like 2 centimeters big, in a small pan with 1 cup of water. Cook for 4 to 5 minutes. Add 2 slices of lemon with the skin, and add honey to taste. In Poland, we were hardly ever we were drinking tea with milk or coffee with milk. We were only drinking tea with lemon, and the lemon was always with sliced with the skin. So that's normal for me. But cook this, and bay leaves are very good when someone is feeling coughing, like coughing or is coughing. So that's another remedy for coughing. I know a lot of you are telling me that you are still using the onion, chopped onion with sugar. I was giving to my kids always. And that one is okay. So now I want to show you the beautiful cards that lady sent to me, Maria. And she is making those cards herself. I don't think she didn't give me the permission to advertise for her for business, but she's making using the vintage statues and taking pictures with flowers and so on. So those are gorgeous, and the same kind of statue, different flowers. Everything is so peaceful, so beautiful. Yeah. So artistic. What a wonderful artist you are, Maria. And this is the last one. Yeah. Every one of them is different and unique and beautiful. Thank you so much, Maria. I will keep them, and I don't know if I will even feel like sending them. They are too nice. And now we will do the prayers. First, I will talk about tomorrow. Biden will have a conference with Putin, so we can pray that will work out, that something good will come out, and Putin will not invade Ukraine. And Midnight Brian, I was talking before, and I think it was cut off, so I will say this. It's 57, is struggling with depression since she was teenager. She lost 2 of her children, but she is brave and moving forward. We have to pray for her. So many people are struggling with depressions. And many people, when they are depressed, they go and take drugs. Instead of trying to help themselves, they go for easy avenue, and they don't want to be diagnosed that they are bipolar or mentally ill. And we have to pray. I think every family has someone that is causing problems, and so many parents are devastated, siblings, grandparents. We have to pray for those lost in the society, that they don't know how to help them. Our system in Canada is not letting the family to help the sick person. If the sick person doesn't want to help themselves, that they are very often on the streets and getting more and more crazier. So I want to pray for those families, all of us who are struggling. I don't think there is any family that is left without someone who is not touched. Please hold my hands and send a blessing to everyone who can save themselves, and the families that will be in peace and be able to deal with those sick people. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being with me. If it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't be here. So I'm so glad that I can have you and I can talk with you. I feel that every day when I'm doing this, it's something that I was supposed to be doing. I never thought that I would be able to do this, but I am, and I'm so glad that I can provide my service to you. Thank you. Bye bye.